My secret to weight loss. Uh, Not much of a secret, but about a year ago, I weighed 270 pounds, a little over, just over that. Not quite 271, but 270 pounds. And I just was weighed last week in a physical, and I weighed 207. So I've lost 63, 64 pounds right there in a year. I've weighed this before. I've weighed up to right around 280, and it was a long time ago. And I got that weight down. I worked out a lot. I was working out like a madman, and I went all the way down to 205. And then I hurt myself. I got in an accident, and I cut my left arm really bad. And yeah, I was off work for about a year. I ended up gaining all that weight back, and it's easy gaining the weight. Let's say this isn't even the second time it's happened. I've had this go on and off, on and on and off weight loss. I've done the whole teeter-totter roller coaster thing a couple different times. But this last time, I just went, a year ago, just over a year ago, I went into the doctors to get a physical and blood work and all that. And I got on the scale, and it said 270. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I was bummed. I was really bummed out about that. And I have a scale at the house, but I wouldn't step on it because I was afraid it was going to say like 240. And I was going to be bummed if it said 240, and I had no idea I weighed 270. So when I stepped on that scale and it said 270, that was it for me. I'm not kidding you. I was done. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. So what I did was I went home and I did some reading and ended up just boom, cutting off sugar. That was the thing I did first. No more sugar at all. No more sugar, no more carbs, nothing. Nothing like that at all. No sugar in my body whatsoever. And pretty much that's all I've done. And I've lost 64 pounds in a year. So when I say no sugar, that means none. No bread, no pasta, no carbs, no alcohol, nothing. Well, I didn't know how good that was going to be able to, sounds good, sounds great, but was I going to be able to do it? And about a week passed, 2 weeks passed, and I didn't care. So it's been a year. Like I said, I'm down to 207. I'm still losing weight. And I'm never hungry. That's one of the greatest things about what's been going on for the last year is I'm not hungry anymore. I was hungry all the time. 2 years ago, I was hungry all the time. Didn't matter how much I ate. I could just keep eating. I was insatiable with food. It was just crazy. Just for perspective, I'll tell you what I would eat at McDonald's, and I'm not even exaggerating. This is at one sitting when I'd go to McDonald's, one sitting. And I would do this sometimes twice a day, But when I'd go to McDonald's, I'd get a quarter pounder, large French fry, and an iced tea. Right? That's a meal. Then I'd get a Big Mac, a 9-piece chicken McNugget, and a filet of fish sandwich. That's what I'd eat at one sitting at McDonald's. That's how much I'd eat every time I go there. That was my meal. Crazy amount of calories. It's got to be 4,000 calories. I'll bet you it's even more than that, but at least 4,000. That's, three days now for me. Yeah, and the sugar in it is it's an amazing amount of sugar. So I'm not bragging and I'm not preaching at all. I just know how hard it is to lose weight. I struggled with it, and I've lost it more than once and more than twice. I've lost it at least 3 times and then gained it all back and then some. I am the common person losing weight. That's why I'm making this video. I'm just like anybody else. And I'm telling you, I'm just a normal guy, and I did it. You can do it too. All my point is my whole thing was just cutting the sugar out. You just cut the sugar out, you'll start losing weight. Now, how you want to do it, if you want to do it, that's all up to you. I'm just putting this out there to show you, to tell you that I'm just a normal person. I'm not anybody special or anything. And you can do this. I did it. You can do it. So if the video is something that maybe inspires you, give it a shot. Leave me a comment. If you want to know what I'm eating, I'll give you some recipes. I just eat meat and, animal products. That's what I eat. I take a supplement for, vitamins like you'd get in broccoli or whatever type of vitamin C or whatever. I do take a little supplement for that. But as far as food-wise, just meat and eggs, cheese, animal product. But I do have some great things you can cook, and you'll love it if you like steak and sausage and stuff like that. If you like that type of food, I got some great meals that you can prepare, and you'll love it, and you'll lose weight. So leave me a comment if you'd like to know what it is I'm feeding on, what it is I'm eating. And leave me a comment. I'll answer those questions. I'll give you the recipes, and give the video a thumbs up, and support the channel by subscribing. You guys just, take care, and I hope the video helps out somebody and gets you on the right track. And like I said, if you need any support, drop me a comment and I'll help you out as much as I can. That's for sure. You guys take care. Have a great day, and God bless.